Hey guys, this past weekend I went to an all-instrumental concert. That's the first time I've ever done that. It was a pretty big step up for me as far as weekends go. Usually they're spent just in my underwear, just watching TV, screaming at it. My girlfriend usually tries to break up with me. I'm a smooth talker, she stays. So her parents were in town, and we decided to go to this concert. They wanted to go, and I said, sure, cool, let's do it. I'll take any excuse I can get to bring a flask into an event. And if I end up in my underwear, screaming at the musicians, that's fine, that's cool. That's a first for everybody too. So we went to this thing, and I found out quickly that we were the minority in the event. It was us and a bunch of old, rich people, and it was strange. It was weird. It was an event that I've never been to. I'm not from a privileged family, not from an educated family. The biggest cultural and educational events in my family's lives is Frasier, Big Bang Theory. That's it. That's all we know. That's where we get our material. And it was strange because I just immediately felt a little uptight around these people that were different. I just kind of assumed that they were privileged, that they thought they were better than me. One thing, they were all dressed to the nines. There was a lady that looked exactly like Cruella de Vil. It was strange. I felt uneasy for that and my dog. And so I'm getting past it. And we sit down in the auditorium and we start listening to the music. Music comes on, there's a mandolin player, there's a bass player, and the mandolin player was great. This guy, in the words of my people, he was shredding it, and this bass player was walking it all around the stage. That's a bass thing, that's what people say when they play bass. And it was fun, I was having a good time, until these musicians, they introduced one of their songs. It was titled Mandolin and Bass. And this asshole behind me chimes in and says, "Lest we be confused." He said that. That is an actual thing that a person says. And I just want to talk to you about stereotypes. There are some stereotypes. Rich people say things like that. Bros say things like bra. Kind of ditzy girls say things like all the time. And if you don't want to be stereotyped, just don't say things that people expect you to say, because that's exactly what I expected Cruella de Vil to say, or the Monopoly guy or whatever. They say those sorts of things. So if you dress the part, just don't play it. That's it for me. I'm Dave Puckton. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Dave Puckton, everybody! Keep it going for the very front. Hey, give it up for Kyle!
Hey. So I was at a yard sale recently, and I saw the cutest thing. It was a kid who was selling comic books, and it's so cute. He had a special going on. It was a little special. One comic book, $1. Two comic books, $3. So cute, and just, the kid's like 14, he's just completely disabled learning-wise, really cute anyway. So this open mic is usually 4 minutes, tonight is 3 minutes. It's probably not a good sign for the evolution of me as a comic, that I was just completely relieved. Like, fuck yes, only 3 minutes. What am I even doing? You know? Like, I want to do this, but it's just, I face so much resistance. I'm new to this. And I don't know if it's normal to rehearse. Like, I think most people just practice on stage, but I rehearse a little bit. I don't know if that's normal, but as I was rehearsing, I was like, wow, that's 4 minutes. It's just not, I got nothing, like nothing at all. And I say, like, so I wonder how long I can keep saying I'm new to this, because I've done it a few times, you know. I think saying you're new is kind of like a cheap way to lower somebody's standards. Like, I moved to Boston like a long time ago, and I still, like, when the conversation lulls, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm new here, so, yeah. What's up with the bars and stuff? You guys are very nice. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys are very, very good officers. Appreciate that. I think the phrase, like, man of my dreams or woman of my dreams, it needs a little work. It's flawed. Somebody says, oh, I met the woman of my dreams. She's beautiful. If the woman of my dreams walked in right now, here's my reaction. Ah! It's like, a dream is like an intense psychedelic trip. You know, it doesn't match up to reality. Like the last woman of my dreams, she was completely beautiful and sexy in my dreams. Like I was really attracted to her. But she had no face. Like in real life, she would have no eyes, no nose, no mouth. So it just doesn't really match up. I'm going to finish with a thought, and I'm just going to admit it's not funny, but I think it's interesting. So, we have different breaks in reality and consciousness, right? So the dream is an example of one. You know, you're in a dream and you think it's completely real, and you wake up and you're like, whoa, it's a dream. Now that with thought too, you get really mad at something, you're like seething in anger for minutes. And you come out of it and you're like, whoa, just a thought, back to reality, right? You mentioned psychedelic trip, that's the same, you trip and you're like, whoa, back to reality. So, do you ever wonder this, right? Is there anything that you're just going to come out of this and be like, whoa, that was just life. And now I'm back to, yeah. All right, good night, everybody.
Give it up, everybody, for Kyle Cunye.
All right.
Podcast.
Oh, man. I'm going to say energy is low right now.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
This is October.
Year of our Lord.
The year of, this is just October. It's the year of our Lord.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
Like shit.
Yeah. Man.
You too?
Yeah. It's not great.
I got compliments for you. Oh, I'll go.
When you said that, I was like, it's like people gave you compliments for me.
Oh no.
That's what I thought immediately. I know that you didn't mean that, but that's exactly what
Just got really excited. Like,
yeah.
Maybe somebody thought.
Did
it was
somebody
good.
say something?
No, I thought you were I don't know. Your cadence is way better than
Really?
It seems like almost. I don't know. Did you practice a lot?
A fair amount. I mean, this is just that same thing that I did on Saturday again.
It seems like it's changed a lot for me personally. For the last couple, it seems like, you did the whole your style was really. I don't want to say monotone because it's not monotone. It was just very steady and continuous almost, with very little enthusiasm on the punchlines or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this time especially, it improved a lot. I thought.
Huh. See, that's funny, and thank you.
Yeah.
But I did not feel that way. I felt like I forgot. I practiced this, and I just kind of forgot exactly what I wanted to say, and I just didn't feel. I don't know. I felt like if I would have gone on in the top 10, if I would have gone on in the first 10 comics, I would have felt better. And it would have sounded different. It would have sounded, I feel like the cadence would have sounded and felt
Why?
more like the last time. I don't know. It just I just kind of
Did you get in your head during the whole thing?
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna happen. It's just
That
it's
will
natural.
happen. Yeah.
It sucks.
But I'm glad that it was perceived as something that was better
Yeah,
than
dude,
how I felt it was.
I really do think so, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I already asked you how you felt. I think that, okay, for you, the last part of it, you didn't even have a joke, but it was the best thing. And I think continuously, you're better when it's natural.
Yeah? What do you mean it was the best thing?
Just you talking about a thought that you've had that's not forced. It's just natural, it's genuine, it's more you than not everything, but some other things that you're saying. You know?
Yeah, thank you. It was the one thing that I wanted to do tonight, and I knew it's not a joke. It really isn't.
No, it's not, but it's
There's
you,
no punchline there.
It's you being it's you being articulate about something that you think of, something that is genuine.
But it just totally killed the mood, and then I was.
No, but like I felt that it was a very interesting way to end it, and it wasn't negative. Like,
It's just, like,
you say,
weird.
it kills the mood, but I didn't think it really killed the mood. It just kind of switched gears.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The beginning was just you hit some things, and then you didn't hit some things, like we all do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that you know, you do what you want, but I think you do your best when you do things that you believe in, and you can tell on stage too.
That makes sense. I was actually thinking today, like, I'm not saying I'm ready for it, but like a longer set might suit what I do better.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I
like,
agree.
because then you have the time to not get the laugh. You know,
Yeah,
and still. Yeah. I don't know.
I agree. You just have to, if you're doing a longer set like that, which I do think that you're more suited to, you do have to focus on getting some quick laughs in there, the 15-second
I
laughs.
think for both of us, I hate speaking for you, but you probably agree anyway.
Mhm.
I think we should just really fucking write, because I never write. I don't know if you do.
I do. But what do you mean by
Like,
that?
okay, so what I meant more it was like that day. Remember at Barton Springs when we walked around, like we talked about each other's jokes.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was pretty productive. I think we need to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like go back over the stuff we've done that's been good. You know, think
And
about like
fine tune it.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like I got nothing. I don't know. I feel like I really felt like that all day.
I think it's for me. It's the mindset. The beginning, right at the beginning. I got there at 7:30, signed up. I confirmed that we were going to go on. That he'll just like keep the list long, but cut people short. And as soon as I knew that we were going to go on, I didn't know when I was going to go on. But as soon as I knew that we were going to go on, I just kind of felt good and I felt creative. And
Really?
like as I was waiting, I had a good half an hour. Like I just was writing. I was typing on my phone, and I just need momentum.
Oh, you said something new today, right? You added a bit to the end of. Oh. That,
it was about my stereotypes, like how I think of people.
Yeah, that was good shit. And actually, that was my favorite part from Saturday. I said I really like that, the imitation of the
Oh,
less.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
still think that's really strong, and you say it in a good voice. But adding the Monopoly Man to it really kind of, I don't know.
Kinda gets
I
it
like
going.
it. I like it a lot. So yeah, I like that. You've done
Did I
that a
say
couple times.
Monopoly Man?
Yeah.
Huh.
You didn't even plan to.
No, I planned to say Cruella de Vil, which I
You
know I
did.
said that, but
Yeah.
I think Monopoly Man I just kind of I thought of, but then I didn't. I dismissed it and used Cruella de Vil
Nice.
instead. But I guess it just came out.
I have noticed that though. You've taken.
What you were getting at in the beginning. Make that funny. Make that humorous. Still make it serious. Make it something that you're.
You mean at the end.
Yeah. And other things. I mean, there was the set
Did you ever
that
think about that, by the way?
what you were getting at the end.
I know we've talked about that because we've had
Yeah.
that like super serious conversation, and then like I've said that I felt like it was going to happen, like while talking to you.
Yes. I mean, yeah. We've talked about that. I think we talked about that here, didn't we?
Maybe.
I think we talked about it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the first nights, I remember. Actually, I remember this vividly. You were on this side, I was on this side, and we were talking about just kind of like questioning reality.
Yeah.
And I said that there was one day where I questioned reality.
Yeah,
when
no,
I
I
was
do
speaking
remember
with
that.
Diana.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about. Yeah, right. What if you didn't know who she was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up.
But see, that's the thing that I think that you are and can be better at conveying are those points that everybody thinks about. Everybody will think about it, you'll say it, and it'll resonate.
You know what blows though? Jim Jeffries already fucking nailed that. Like I didn't even see a special. I just saw a bit, but he fucking nailed it. He was talking about reality, and he's like, we perceive it through our five senses, and we think we know what we're doing. He's like, for example, I think I'm on stage right now, talking to a sold out crowd, but I might be in a mental hospital just jerking off in a mirror. And I just thought that was fucking brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
He just nails it right there. I mean, there's other aspects and angles, but
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think that should be a deterrent for
Right,
you.
right.
Everybody's done
But that is
whatever.
good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's really
yeah,
good.
I mean that's great, but I do think that you can do more with it.
Yeah.
It's such an intriguing concept that there's so much more to be said about it, and I think you can give it your swing.
Yeah. And also, I wanted to ask your feelings about this too. Do you feel the whole momentum of it? We haven't done it since Saturday, so even that is a shorter amount of time than usual. But
Yep.
I feel the momentum drop every day that we don't do it. Do you feel that?
Yes, and do you feel when momentum is really high? Just after we, in exceptions today, but after we did it on Saturday, I felt the boost. I wanted to do it the next
we did
day.
it Wednesday, not Thursday or Friday, but Saturday, and that's strong. That's better than we've ever done it.
Yeah,
2 times in 3 days.
that's big.
Yeah, and you do. It's just like anything else. I feel like we got to do it more often. You want to do it Friday? You're doing it
Yeah,
Friday?
for sure.
Cenote?
So Friday, this doesn't have. I mean, we don't have to record this, but I'm off all day, and of course I have to get some things done. But if you're down with not doing as much work as you could, I hate to be the enabler, but if you want to get some work in while you're working, fill up some of your day that way, I'm down. If it's at the end of your shift or whatever,
It'd be at the end.
I'm down.
What time's the Cenote thing?
I need to check, because I also think that I saw Cenote on Bad Slava.
Yeah.
It might be wrong.
No, I checked the website.
Oh, Cenote has it.
I think tomorrow will be the first time they've had it in a long time, or Friday,
Oh, okay.
because it said comedy's coming back 10/10.
Oh, that's right. I do remember you said that, actually. Yeah, okay.
So we're just completely just talking bullshit. Right?
Oh, yeah. It's I mean, that's fine.
It's a new podcast. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to get some work done and then do Cenote.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I can blow off the last hour or so. So if you want to come over at 6,
Sure. You were until 7?
yeah,
Fuck.
we're on a lot of overtime right now.
That blows.
Yeah, and I actually,
Wonder when Cenote is, too.
yeah, whatever. It's not important, but hopefully later.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think did I say Diana? Oh my God, Diana and Diana are going to ACL on Friday. Did I say that?
You mentioned
Yeah.
she's doing something. Yeah.
She got tickets, so she's not going to be able to come. But that's
ACL is still going on.
2 weekends now.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's big. I just didn't she got like $35 tickets, and I didn't want to go. I
don't
didn't really
care.
care about
I
anybody.
don't
There was Outkast, there was Beck. I was like, yeah, I just don't want to spend money. I would rather do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that we do need to, back to what we were talking about, we need to do it more, and we need to, as the rappers say, get in the lab, go back to the lab.
Back to the lab.
Yeah.
Every time we're gonna do it, later in the night, I always feel like texting you, when are you getting to the gym? I don't know why, but I just
You
like.
want to say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do some reps?
Yeah, get some sets in.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, yeah, we're getting sets in.
Yeah.
I like the lab.
Yeah, it
I
works.
feel like Eminem.
Experiment.
Yeah, like a doctor. On the wrong side of the road. I just. Do you have anything else?
No.
Yeah. This is done. Again, this is October. The date, who knows? I don't.
8th.
It's the 8th.
I know it.
Some people know. So we're signing off. My name is Dave Pukta. Kyle, you can. That's Kyle. And stay classy.
Thanks for stopping by. I didn't want to participate in that.
Didn't you just shut me down real quick?
I got something to say.